Okay, here's hoping we don't get a TPK today. Here we got. Oh wow, we got everyone here. Hello, killer. Barry's already off to a start. So really, what did happen? I just assumed there was a joke of some kind. Did Aki get forced to turn on his friend? Oh, you didn't watch it, Barry? What happened was, so we're recapping already. So last session, Barry wasn't here. And we went to these caves, which Morgan, who plays Akihiro, wow, it's always reversed, did not want to go to. And she was outvoted, so we all went to this caves that was nearby. And it says, choose a character, and they fall into some quicksand. And we did, and we were like, well, let's just do... I don't know why we chose... Why did we choose Barry's character? I don't quite remember. It just kind of made sense narratively to us, because we've always been just kind of joking how nothing really works out for her. And then we just had to make a team survival check, and we did. And Kaspar, who plays Tasha, our buccaneer, rolled quite well. Tasha rolled a like 2. We needed like 4 successes, I think. Kaspar, who only rolled 3 dice, gosh darn it, the reverse thing drives me nuts. 3 dice, got like 2 successes. And then Akihiro rolls like 7 dice. And we're like, okay, we got this. And Morgan rolled, I think she had 7 dice, and she rolled 6 ones. I think she got like a 4 in all ones. So then it just says that player is dead. Erase them from your character sheet. All their equipment, everything is gone. Which leads us to what I did decide to do with Barry. Was it all ones? I remember there was something else that wasn't a 1. There was like a 4 in there, I think. I'm almost positive about that. You were probably so in shock, you maybe not remember. Dead by quicksand, interesting, yeah. So we have learned a valuable lesson, which is maybe we want to stay away from places someone hasn't told us about. That said, we already fought some Yanti down in this little... we're now in this cave that we are stuck in, but we did get a clue about there's a brooch down there. Go get it for me, and because I care. So I did some little brainstorming about what to do about this situation. I did find out online there are actual ways to get replacement characters in this game. We haven't found them yet, but we actually know of them, maybe subconsciously. I had a nightmare about rolling Tuesday night, no joke, says Morgan, the murderer. Honestly, Akihiro, the player that she's playing, who is like my favorite character, that was when I was like, I want Akihiro, has had some bad luck with rolling from the get-go. From our first like fight in the slave pens in the Colosseum. Just wasn't rolling super great. But, so I was thinking about like how, like, what do we do about losing a character? And there is a way to get a replacement character, but because this is a stream, it just takes more time. And I don't want to create like all this like dead time while we're just kind of waiting on these mundane things to find characters or whatever. But supposedly there are places in the game you can find replacement characters if you need them. And again, it makes sense from our founding where these characters would be. But in regards to this new character coming in, I was like, well, maybe it should be in a penalty, like in D&D, like there's the, you know, rules if you bring a character back in. If your character dies, you bring them back in, but there's some kind of... They're nerfed a little bit just because when you bring in a new character, it just willy-nilly just stop making stupid choices and just killing people. So, but I did decide to go ahead and give Barry's character the level advancement for a few reasons. One, none of this was Barry's fault. And we already lost. And another big reason is because this is a team game and it's a collaborative game. Typically, because I heard it said typically you don't just lose one player, it's a TPK. That's what it says online. So we hit a pretty random area where you just lose a character. And I felt like we were punished for that because 1, we lost a character. 2, we lost our healing spell. That's gone. And I guess the Everchild's not going to teach it to us again. 3, we lost 25. I decided to lose 25% of our silver because let's just say she was carrying a quarter of our silver. We lost armor, we lost a shield, which we gained some shields just a second ago, and we lost a weapon that we just bought. I think. No, maybe the mall switched over to her. So anyway, we did lose some stuff because of it. But this is since it's like a team game, I feel like the team for that has already, the entire team collectively has suffered because of that. Our loss of silver, our loss of our healing spell, our loss of some equipment, which we don't have a lot of. So I feel like we've been punished enough for that, and she was a bit of a fighter, So we went ahead and Barry and I were talking. We bumped up his fighting capability just because we lost some dice to roll and as a fighter. So that was where I was kind of on with that. If we do get a TPK, which is possible tonight, who sees what will happen? I buy it. Thanks for the rundown and your rationale. Yeah, no problem, Mike. And we can talk about TPKs because I'm really worried now that we're like locked in this place. But again, I like that. This game creates a sense of tension for fear that something horrible is going to happen. So let's move into who our new character is. It was such like, oh my god, they're dead. What do we do? That we didn't like show the rundown of. This is the one character like I didn't like. I was like, this guy just sucks. In a good way, like in a. He's gross. Like I didn't like the cut of his jib. So let's just move in here. And we'll see, here he is. Look at him. He just looks like an evil He-Man character. It's like the sorceress's dad. We have, as an experienced DM, you all want to improvise how this character shows up. We already kind of did. We decided just backtracking, because we went through Lutenesh. We said it would make sense that you went back, because to get to where we are currently, we didn't really know. It was a 4-day journey through the desert. It would make sense we would have, like, regrouped in Lutenesh, and we just thought that she's like, oh, well, here's this guy who's joined our cause. It was just basically that easy. That's kind of where we went with it in regards to how Ding Dong joined the party. Barry, feel free in the chat to add whatever flair you want, like how you know the Everchild, or Wang Chung, or whatever his name is. I can't remember what his name is. Lu Chen? I can't remember. But anyway, so we do have the one on the left. That is, he's from the area to our north. Whatever book is to our north, that's where he's from. So we did bump up his fighting skill. So his fighting is currently 2. He does have a shield now because after we killed the snake people. Che Long, thank you. Wang Chung just wanted to have fun tonight. So he does have a fighting of 2. A lot of lore. And not much health because he is a spellcaster. Barry, I need to know your 3 spells as well. I'll bring those back up here as we kind of scroll down. But let's read about Lord Ding Dong here. Lord Ding Dong, or Tiquan, or however you say this, is a classically trained sorcerer from Drake Hollow. Thanks to his family's wealth, I already hate him, he has been able to learn his craft in the halls of Animus Most. That's where it comes from. We were reading about that a lot. The premier academy for mages in the world. The split attack. Oh, you want the split attack one? That sounds good, doesn't it? I think that's like a poison spray or poison jet or something like that. That's a pretty good one, Bear. I feel like, yeah, and you get to pick 3 of them. We're going to be there in a moment. His knowledge is vast, learned from library stacks and obscure scrolls, and his ambition is as great as his knowledge. Though at the beginning of his journey in the arts of magic, Ding Dong shows great promise. He is handicapped somewhat by a lack of empathy, although his rich and regal voice makes up for his curtness. If he can find additional sums for more tutelage, he desires to return to Animus Most to unlock yet greater secrets of sorcery. So, much like Akihiro wanting to return home and go on whatever quest, which is probably in those caves where we got our character killed, he's probably wants to go back to Animus Most and learn some spells or something. I don't know. Shortly, Kaspar's our friend from Tiquan. Thank you. Sorry, Barry. Tiquan. Tasha, typically played by our friend in Germany named Kaspar. Tasha's our swashbuckling buccaneer. The one on the right, which was kind of my favorite, except for Akihiro, died. She just had poor Amelia Pastain. And then we have on our left, there he is, Akihiro of Chalice. Not having the best few days of his life either, although he is having a romantic fling with Sarah Jessica Dane. So something's brewing there. And then we got Brash. He's just so on the nose. I can't deal with him. So anyway, those are the possible characters we can play. But we're searching for this brooch in this place called like the Temple of the Broken? Temple of the Unbroken? Temple of something. I don't know. Something about curses, priests. We went there, a portcullis slammed shut. We fought these like Yuan-Ti, which are like snake-headed, like Serpentor type creatures, or they had like little snake hands. And we fought them, and we did okay. And now we're trapped in this place. We checked a little antechamber. We got some incense and some shields and some money. That is what we've gotten so far from this area. Let's get the code off there. There we go. Oh, actually, I need it because I need to see what page to run to. 380. Okay, so let's see what we got. Oh, Barry, you got to pick your spells. That's what we got. So you wanted the poison jet one. We have 3 more. Let's just scroll down to our spell. Excuse me, 2 more. You start with 3. This is another way we're nerfed. We had 4 spells. Now we have 3 because Barry is still a starting character. I gave him a crude weapon just so he's not a negative. Tiquan. Oh, here we go. Or I can't remember. Like Taekwon, like Taekwondo. Okay, I can remember that. So we have Ding Dong and Wang Chung. Both once. So we have Tiquan and Che Long. Oh my god. Once attempted to vie for being the same advisor to some medium-sized lord or lady. Tiquan lost. Oh, but they became amiable and trusting of each other over a few years. Okay, so that's how you know each other. Coincidentally, my in-person D&D group played last night, and our characters were all trapped in a place with a bunch of Yuan-Ti. That happens. Nice backstory, Bear. There we go. Okay, so... Alright, I can get on board with that, Bear. That's nice. Spells. Here we go. You are allowed 3 of these. And it never said when you learn new spells, add them to the list for starting players. It never said that. So I'm guessing that healing spell is gone, which is awful. Okay, romance, blah, blah, blah. Where's the stupid spells? I think it's right here. Here we go. Animal speech. We had that last time. Never had the chance to use it. You know the second we don't have it for the new character, it's going to pop up. Poison stream. That's the one you wanted, Barry. That's the one that does the 2 jets... fighting, 5. So you do an attack of 5 against 2 different characters. So basically an attack of 10. So we have Poison Stream. All right, that's one of them. I'm writing that down right now. Poison Stream. Poison Stream. Fight 5 versus 2. Okay. What else did you have there, Barry, in your... What else did you want to get here? We have... what do we got here? We've got... So animal speech, when the book says we're allowed to speak to an animal. Poison stream lets you shoot 2 people. Unfailing strike does an automatic 3 damage. Armor of heaven, that's one we did not have. Somebody gets a +3 bonus to their armor, which lasts the end of the battle. We already have a lot of people with 2. So that would be like 5s. Barry also says wolf spirit. This is different. This one costs more. It's 75. You summon the spirit of the wolf to help guide you from danger in the natural world. Cast this spell when you fail a survival check. If we had that, that could have been cast, and the wolf would have come and pulled the other character out. Because I think it was a survival check we failed. Right? Does that sound... Yes, because that's why Akihiro was rolling it. So that is another one. I can see the description now. Never mind. And then, oh, you don't want it. And then we have magical cabinet. What that lets us do is that lets us, I don't know if we need it right yet, but it lets us like put our stuff in this like magical video game kind of vault where whatever we store in it, whenever we are at an inn or whenever we cast a spell, we can retrieve stuff that won't happen. Yeah, that won't happen again, he says. Yeah, so these are, but you need 3 of these spells, Bear, and then we can get started. You have animal speech, lets us talk to an animal. Poison stream, you already got. Armor of heaven gives us a +3 to a character's armor for the entire battle. Unfailing strike, automatic 3 points of damage, and then ice bolt is 8 dice against 1 enemy. So that is a little bit of upkeep we need to do for our new character that we met. Then we went down to this place where we are trapped. I got the exciting music ready to go. Okay, armor, and that stinks. We don't have that healing spell though. I think it's like automatic, like 5 health or something like that, and you can use it in or out of battle. Fine with whatever you dig, Bear. All right. Well, actually, I'll wait. Whew. I defer to you guys. You have more experience. Oh my gosh. Make choices. Let's go. Sent this to you days ago. When I say days ago, I mean like literally like a day and a half ago. Oh, while we're here, because I may forget. I don't know if we're going to be able to play next week. Poison, armor, ice. Gotcha, Barry. Thursday, here in the States, at least, is a holiday, Thanksgiving. And Tuesday, I may have some dental crap I got to do. Currently, I have an appointment at like 5:15 or something like that. I don't know if I'll be back in time to start at 6. I may be back later, but I could start later. but it would be like 7:30 my time, which I don't think is going to roll for Morgan. But we can talk about that for Tuesday. But I'm really just leaning into this TPK. Yeah, I have family coming in, says Morgan. So I don't know if next week is going to work at all for this game, which stinks. So let's get on it. But this Sunday, haven't figured out the time, we will finish the D&D Wolves of Langston that I'm doing. And then I'm going to start Grimscar and 12 Years, which are two kind of fun hex crawling solo games as well. Really fun. I've been reading those. Okay, so Barry got Poison, Armor, Ice. Poison. Wow, sorry guys, this music is so exciting, and what I'm talking about is so pedestrian. Poison, yeah. Armor gives us +3. And then Ice baby. And then Ice. Okay, I'm just kind of writing this stuff down. Shorthand, Ice is 8, Fight an 8. Fight 8. Armor is at +3. Got it. Okay. Let's go. Let's get rid of Famine Strike. Sorry, I'm just trying to update the sheet here real quick. Okay, finally. I hope your dentist appointment goes well. Me too. Yeah, it's looking like for my first rehearsal, I won't have the implant ready. That is totally the reason I pulled it when I did, is because I needed it by day 1 of my rehearsal. I'm like the lead narrator of it. I have to be able to talk. Okay, let's go. Let's watch me not be able to talk. We are going to... Oh my gosh, it's beginning. 380. All right, 380. Oops. Is everyone in the dice hype? Okay, so now I got our exciting music and nothing exciting happening. Sorry, listeners. Okay. Ooh, that looked like the jungle stuff. Okay. Where is it? Ooh, soothing touch. Oh, we want that. The door is locked. Here we go. Turn to 806. You follow along the ramp as it spirals higher. I'm going to turn this background music down just a smidge. If I can see how to do that. I know, I keep promising that we're about to start. Ooh, the music stopped. Where is my volume control? Oh, here it is. Just down a little bit. Better. Okay. You follow along the ramp as it spirals higher and higher into the ziggurat. Along the walls is a carved mural featuring snakes and men in joint worship. A number of figures seem significant, but the carvings are rather difficult to understand. Here we go. Okay, Barry, it's your time to shine. Decipher the mural with a team check, which is 2 of us. We need lore. We need 7. This is a lot, but Lord Taekwon has a 5. So it makes sense he's going to go first. In the dice app, currently I'm playing Tasha, but I feel Caspar always just kind of shows up a little late, so hopefully they show up. Barry has disappeared from... Oh, Barry's back. So go ahead and... who is our other lore person? We have Sar Jessica. So it looks like that just makes it. Yep. So Barry just rolled. Let's see here. Let's pull up Barry's. Barry rolled. We need a 4 or above. Barry got 1, 2, 3. We need 7? God, I hope this place isn't overpowered. And Mike rolled all 3s. That is not a 6. God bless. That's a hard roll. I hope we're not underpowered for this place. That is something else that I have heard about this game is like, we're not going to finish the story of this book. We need to jump into other books to build our army or whatever we need to do. Like, so like the main plot of this book, I don't think we're going to like overthrow the government here. We need to go elsewhere, explore those lands and build up ourselves and our army before trying to take over the world here. So there is, and I do appreciate that. But like Morgan was saying, she was like, had like levels for like The Witcher, she said, like you know the level of the area you're going into, but nonetheless we failed. So 712, where's it at? There it is. Doofk. It is difficult to interpret what is really going on in the mural. Shrugging, oh well, you make your way further upwards. Great. About halfway up the ramp, you come to an archway. Through the archway, you can see nothing. Your lanterns, we have lanterns, cannot penetrate the darkness. You try experimentally poking a weapon through the archway, but it seems to come out unharmed. Ooh, I wonder if like the murals was telling us something about this archway. Do we enter the archway, which is a sphere of annihilation, or do we keep going upwards? That is our first question of the eve. There are only 3 of you, so first one that gets 2 votes is the winner. Go through this archway that we of unpenetrable darkness, or keep going upwards. That is our first question. The sword's coming back. I wish we had like a... Well, it sounds kind of cruel, but like a rat or something. Or just like stick the rat in there and see how it does. Given we seem timid about it, despite no warning. Feels dangerous, keep going upwards. Yeah, well, despite no warning, says Barry. That could have been the mural, could have been the no warning. Or it could be like a treasure room. So Mike says it feels dangerous, keep going upwards. Barry's like, let's do it. And then Agihire's like, don't trust it. Okay, upwards we go. Yeah. Okay, let's go. The ramp continues to wind upwards until you reach a small room with statues of hideous snake men and alcoves along the walls. Here your way divides. You can make your way left, down a tunnel with a good deal of hissing coming from it, or to the right where the tunnel narrows alarmingly. If only we had a turn to snake spell. We are trapped in this place, so we have to find a way out. So here we go. Here's another great question. Do we go left down the hissing tunnel? Or do we go down the alarmingly narrowing tunnel? These are not good choices that I'm glad I don't have to make. So we'll see what you guys choose. Here your way divides. You can make your way left down a tunnel with a good deal of hissing. Or the narrow tunnel. Sit down and cry. Tower of Genji. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, where it narrows alarmingly. I bet where it narrows, it's going to be like, what is your marching order? We are all dying here. Yeah. Oh, and I'm Tasha. If I'm rolling, yeah, we're dying. Hissing. Okay, that's a vote for the hissing. I mean, they could be harmless snakes. But yeah, I am me personally terrified of snakes. So, I don't like the way they move, and I don't like their black eyes. There's nothing going on in there. They just look hungry or angry to me. Do we feel better about a fight or about survival? Let's, oh, you can see you can see y'all's health. You're a little banged up, but you want to go towards the hissing? That's like, is that 2 towards hissing? It looks like Morgan. Are you feeling yes on hissing? Because we already got 1 vote hiss. Snakes are evil. Snakes killed my dog when I was a kid. Water moccasins. Little bastards. My dog was messing with them. Yeah, hissing, that's where we're going. Okay. Hissing it is. Okay, here we go. It does suck. His name was Cody. He was a good dog. German Shepherd. Oh my god, here's a fight. Here we go. The tunnel emerges into a large temple room in which snakemen appear to be at worship by a flat, black altar. They hiss in alarm as you enter, reaching for their wickedly curved swords. You narrow your eyes in concentration as their swaying bodies slither towards you. Gross. Oh my god, this is... Oh wow, there are 5 of them. What I'm going to try to do is mark up the document so we can... So we can kind of, you guys can better track where we are. I tried it in an earlier run of the game, and I think I'm going to try to do that now for you guys. I was traumatized by the water moccasin scene in Lonesome Dove. Dude, water moccasins are so gross. The way they swim, I don't like. Okay, concentrate on the champion first, says Mike, which makes sense because he rolls 6 dice. So if you are new to the game, when it says attack, that means that's how many dice they roll. The dice are always D6. And where it says the little number in the parentheses, which is 4+, that means they hit on a 4+. We divide up our damage. Their defense is pretty low. That means when we roll our dice, which are D6 as well, we hit them on a 3 or above. And then you can see your health. That's just for each hit. That's how much health they lose. I would have loved this little hieroglyph flower. I don't know where it is. That would have been really nice to have. But here we are. The champion makes sense because more than likely we can't take out 2 of the snakemen first. Ooh, God, 12 health. Do we want Sir Jessica to go first? She's our biggest, like, clobberer, and then Lord Taekwon can see what they got. I'll probably be using 2 spells my first 2 turns. Just, yeah, I agree, Barry. I think this is a pretty big fight for us. This is a big fight. This is a really big fight. And I have heard online, when there's multiple enemies, as opposed to one big enemy, I disagree about attack. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, Barry. Did you win? Oh, you got 5 hits, Mike? Okay, so that is down to 7. I'm going to try to mark up the document. Gosh, stop it, pop-up. Oh, I got this little pop-up that's bugging me. Okay, so they're down to 7. So right there, you can see that I updated their health. Maybe I'll put it in red or something like that, so it's a little bit easier to see. There we go, current health. And maybe I'll make it bigger. There we go. So there. That's its current health, 7. I disagree about attack. First and third add up to 9 hit points and do 7 attack. What? Oh, Barry's just talking about the math. Well, he already went. Okay, I'll cast Ice Bolt on the champion. That is, the Ice Bolt is the one that gives us, what does that do? Oh, 8. You roll 8 dice, Barry. Yeah, so Barry was mathing this up, and he was saying, yeah, that the first and the third, they add up to doing 8 dice. Oh, he's doing Ice Bolt right now. Ooh, here we go. Barry just got this roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 5 hits, and that is on the champion. Champion is down to 2, which leads us with Akihiro and Tasha. Akihiro has 5, so more than likely Akihiro could take it out. Tasha has 4. It is possible that Tasha could do this, and then Akihiro could move on to maybe 3 to see if they can get 3. What do you guys feel about that? So what we have, we immediately go towards the champion. Again, I'm thinking like Serpentor or something like that, like a Yanti Malison or something like that they're called. So they just immediately jump onto this champion. And then we got our strongest hitting spell immediately cast on it, as well as a pretty good hit by our fighter of the group. We have our ranger currently, and we have our buccaneer, swashbuckler. I'm going to go roll for Tasha, if that sounds okay first, Morgan. Or should we make sure Morgan takes it out? Can't kill 2 of them now, so really need Aki to guarantee champ dies. Well, we have Tasha as well. I mean, we still have 2 people to go. So we don't need, and then on the next turn, Barry, we can whittle down 2 of them, and you can probably clean them up as well. So yeah, where are we gonna go with this? So you guys feeling, should Tasha go for this? For Tasha, it needs 2 successes. Mathematically, that's what, mathematically this should work. Let's see here. So I'm going to go ahead and roll. I'm Tasha, I get 4. Where are my d6s at? Oh, here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, come on. I need 2 that are 3 or above. Yeah. There we go. Exactly. So we take out we just see them worshiping as they turn around. We take out the champion. Gone. And that leads to Akihiro, which I'm assuming you guys are all with me on this, that it would make sense that Akihiro really goes for the one with 4 health left. Sorry to message you like this, lost your number, but last night I think I left my wallet on your nightstand. Oh, did you? Oh, cool. Yeah, tell your mom thank you. I don't know what that is. Let's see here. Next. That's my first troll. I feel like I've made it. Let's see here. Okay. Dan, actually I know someone named Dan Jones. Okay, let's see. What do we got here, Morgan? We're waiting on you to go on your, third snakeman. And that is more. Yeah, we're waiting for Akihiro, which we'll roll 5 dice. Here we go. That's a good hit. That's 3. We were just 1 shy. Reported for spam. Thanks. Yeah, whatever. That's kind of fun. Like, I feel that's fun. That's my, I can boot them too, I think. Let's see here. How do I do that? I'll get to it in a second. I'm not overly concerned. Let's see here. It's kind of a lame thing to say too. I wish it was something better. But again, it makes me feel important now. I've done it. Look, Ma, I made it. Where? What about? Oh yeah, I'm doing this. Okay, so it's down to 1. That stinks. But Barry does have that thing. That may not be worth it, Barry, to do that big of an attack on something with 1 health left for your big spell. But nonetheless, it is their turn to go now. That stinks. That would have been 4 less dice if this one was taken out. Is this helping the way I'm putting the text up, guys? The way that we do the way that I'm doing the health. Okay, here we go. They have. It is my turn. This dice app again. This is Owl Bear Rodeo. This is great. I'm really digging the how this dice is working. This is fun. So it is my turn. They have. So, boom, 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 boom. We go all, bang. Snakeman Champion's gone. The third Snakeman, sadly barely hanging in there. Everybody has armor of 2, which is nice for us. Okay, good. Glad that's helping. And then we are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3. That's not too bad. Yeah, it is. What am I talking about? 12, 13, 14, 15. Ugh. 15d6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you can see it right there in a little bubble. It's like, there we go. So here, oh my god, that's a lot of dice. This is terrifying. But you all have 2 armor. And they hit on a 4 or above. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 4, 5. I'll call that one reroll. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ouch. I'm gonna do a reroll. I'm one of those. I think it's 10. And that 1 is like really just all over the place. That was a really good roll. But I counted 10. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a 10. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I count 10, and I'm going to do a reroll on one of them. Okay, that's a miss at least. So 10 damage. Sorry. I was worried about a TPK. God, I hope it doesn't happen. 10 damage. How do we want to divide this up? Everybody has 2 health. 2 armor. So mathematically, that's going to absorb 1 point of damage. Sarjessica and Lord Tikon have the most. I don't know why a digital roller would intentionally show cocked dice. Kind of goofy. The other app did that too. I think it's just because it's gravity and it's set on like a gravity setting to make it look realistic. But it is a little goofy that it does that. Morgan, you took 2? Or did you take 3? I just saw that you made a roll. Okay, everybody's just like rolling randomly, but I need to know how much damage you took overall. Did you take 2 damage or 3 damage or 4 damage or 5? Okay, so Mike's taking 3. So Mike, you go ahead and make your roll. Give me a second, because I'm just trying to pull up your chats too when you make the roll so I know what's happening. Okay, so you blocked one of those, so you took 2 points of damage. That is... Are you Sir Jessica, Mike? Is that correct? I feel like that's who you are. Oh, crap. It's here. So that's Sir Jessica takes 4. So that was 3 of our points of damage. Morgan, you took 3. So did you block 1, Akihiro? I feel like you blocked 1. So you took 2 points of damage. So you blocked 1 of those 3. Okay. So you took 2 points of damage. Taekwon, Barry, I think, Taekwon, gosh darn it. I think you rolled, I'll take 3, blocked 1, great. So you're down to 4, and then Tasha, that leaves us with 2. I feel like everybody took 3, right? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, we just took 10? Yeah, you guys didn't really math this out incredibly well, because, Barry, excuse me, Tasha, who has pretty decent health, but she's only gets to roll one of her armor because she has 2 points of armor, but she took 1 point of damage. So you roll whatever one of those is the lowest. Barry wrote something. Tasha can take 2. I don't think there's 2 left. I feel like there's just 1 point, right? Everybody took 3. Wasn't there 10 points of damage taken? So everybody took 3. Tasha has the remainder, which is 1. I think that's what happened, right? Did somebody only take 2 points of damage? And Tasha failed. Womp-a-da-womp. Okay. 4. There we go. I think that was it. Next round, hopefully we kill more, that we don't have to worry about armor and that much damage. That was all said and done, not that bad, but we're hurting. We're all at like half health. So that's pretty bad when we have no healing capabilities. Okay, next round. We're back up and it is looking dire. Yeah, we need to take out like 2 of these dudes. Or 3 would be... 3 is mathematically possible. So what are you guys feeling? Jess would probably be inclined to target 1. Okay. That makes sense, because you wouldn't want to target 3, because that's a way... That makes sense. Go for it, Mike. Hang on, I'm going to pull up your... let me pull up your little dice tray. There it is. Okay, let's see what you got. I like these little dice trays. It's fun. All right. That's going. We'll call that a 4. Oh, so we got a 4, 5, 4, 4. That's 4 hits. Man. That's good. So 1 is down to 1 as well. So yeah, Sir Jessica cleaves into another one. Yeah, I'm counting it as 4, Mike. Sir Jessica, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Jessica cleaves into... We sure do love leaving enemies with 1 health point. Yeah. Maybe she's teasing them for some reason. But so Jessica just cleaves into another one of these snake people. Just digging the blade deep into it, but sadly not taking the thing out. We could put Tasha on one of those. Taekwon regular attack on first snake. Oh, you're going to save your spell bear just because of how the math is working out. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up your dice tray. Boink. That is a possibility, because that would definitely save us. So, but yeah, go for it, bear. And if you kill it, I mean, if you get a... You have an attack of 2 because you don't have a weapon. You have a crude blade, but your fighting skill's at 2. So all you need on one of these dice, you need it to be a 3 or above, which mathematically is highly... I wouldn't say highly probable, but it's quite probable that you'll get that. So let's see what you got, bear. Roll your 2d6 and hope that one of them is a 3 or above. And then I will... killed. Oh, you did? You rolled the 2 4s already? I didn't see that you rolled those. I thought that was your armor roll. Great. Okay. So the... let's see if I can... woot. Okay. Stop it. Ugh. There's all... When I'm doing this, there's just a zillion pop-ups that they keep kind of blocking what I'm trying to do. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, so... First snake is dead. That leaves us with the second snake, still full health. The third snake with 1 health left, and the fourth snake with 6. Okay. Sorry, Bear. I didn't realize that you rolled. I was waiting for your rolls of the 2 4s, which I thought was your armor. Okay. So we have Sir Jessica's gone. Lord Taekwon has gone. Or did you say Taekwon? How did you say it, Barry? I can't remember. Akihiro and Tasha. Tasha could clean up the third snake, I'm quite sure. Or if Akihiro did really well on a different snake. Is one of them rolling? Yeah, those are the 4s. Yeah, the 4th snake is the one we're least concerned about. Jess on the 4th. But that one only rolls 3 dice. But the other one rolls 8. Yeah. Jessica's already gone. Jessica attacked... Jessica's the one who whittled down the first snake man from 5 to 1. And then you did the cleanup berry on it. So that leads us... So Aki on 4. Or should Tasha go on 4 and Aki... Aki does more damage than Tasha. I feel like Tasha should hit 4, and then we let Akihiro... It doesn't really matter. Akihiro doesn't have a chance. Tasha on 3? Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep saying 4 because I'm looking at their health. Yes, Tasha on 3. I'll do that, Morgan. That's what I meant, but I'm an idiot. That is 100% what I meant. So yeah, let's have Tasha, who rolls the weakest, go... Well, besides Barry's character. Let's go ahead with Tasha on 3. Yeah, we all agree. And I agree too, but I was just not expressing myself well. Yes, dead. Okay, so Aki, you got just start whittling away at one of these. This was a good round for us. We did get rid of... we have definitely decimated their numbers by 60%. So we just have Morgan, and I will pop up your little I don't know if you rolled or not. You haven't, so we're just waiting for you to roll there. Here it comes. Let's see. Come on, Akihiro. There we go. That's a pretty decent roll. That's 3 hits on, and that was, which one were you on again? I'm sorry. Were you on the second one, Akihiro? And that was 1, 2, 3 hits. So it's either, yeah, just let me know, remind me which one you're on there. I can look through the chat here real quick. Yeah, I don't know which one you're on there. Yeah, that was a good round though. We should be able to finish them off next round, I say. 2, thank you. So that the second snakeman is now down to 5 health, because that's how math works. I'm liking this little system of me just like writing down their health. This is, whoops. I'm not good at it yet, but it's seeming to work. Okay, here we go. Woo, boy. I hope this is the last battle. We've got to get out of this place. This is, ever since we lost the character in the last session, I'm getting super stressed by this game. Okay. Where's this hieroglyph flower? Where were we supposed to find this thing? Okay, here we go. 7 is much more reasonable. That was Mike's passive way of saying, here, Avery, I'm not going to make you count in front of people, so it's 7. We do need rest and or healing potions, but yes, they're rolling 7 dice. Here we go. Which is much better than 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because even if all these hit, there is a chance your armor could block it all. So that's not too bad. So they hit on a 4 or above. Here we go. You guys deserve a break. Let's see if I gave it to you. I'm going to count that one as a 2. That's much better. It looks like 1 hit. That is, no, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot liar. 1, 2, 3 hits. So 1, 2, 3 hits. That cocked one I'm calling a 2. The 2 is more visible than the 6. So we have 1, 2. I may be able to change it in settings to stop doing that. 1, 2. We have 3 hits. Should we just divide it out amongst the people with 4 health, and then they have a 50% chance of completely negating it? Is that what mathematically makes the most sense? That's what makes sense to me. How are y'all feeling about that? Just somebody... I'll take 1. Okay, go ahead and Barry, roll it. You got it. I see that you rolled a 4. So that is no damage for Lord Taekwon. Qui-Gon. He could be Qui-Gon. Taekwon. Taekwon Jen. I don't know how you... Okay, so that is... Who else is we got next? So Sarjeska and Tasha? Tasha's going to take one. I'm making the... Tasha's going to do it. I want... So, again, for armor, I want this to be a 4, 5, or 6. Hit. Boo. Tasha took a point. We have 1 more to go. Jess is taking it. And Jess is rolling... And I need to get Jess. Dang it. That's too bad. So Jess is down to 3. And Tasha's down to 3. Ooh, boy. We need some rest. Problem is we need the money for the rest. We have found some money here. And we found 4 shields in the previous room, which we can sell at a market if we can find one. And get the money and go sleep. Okay. Let's do it, guys. Here we are. We're back up. Let's do this. Can we do this in 1 round? Barry, I'm assuming you're holding on to your spell. Which you have the big spell that does damage to 5 dice against 2. This may not be the time to use it, but again, it's up to you. But how are we feeling about this? These guys do have a healthy dose of... We did 12 points of... Oh, because Barry uses magic attacks. Like, we did 12 and 1. Yeah, so Jess is on the second snake person. Okay, let's see what you got, Mike. You are rolling 6 dice. We want it to be a 3 or above. 1, 2, 3. Down to 2 points of damage for this one. 2. Oh, it makes sense you're going for the second snakeman, because the fourth snakeman, even if they're left, they only roll 3 dice. And mathematically, they're going to hit 1.5. So that's not too bad. So we can handle another round if we have to go that way. But let's try not to. So we have 2. Do we have Tasha, who mathematically... She should be able to take out the second one, and then, or Lord Taekwon can try to. Tasha on 2 next. That's what I was thinking, Barry. Yeah, because mathematically, it's statistically that's what it's going to be, and then the other 2 just do their best. Yeah, let's go, Tasha. Okay, here we go. Tasha's uncontrollable, hideous. I couldn't come up with something fast enough. Slaughter is what came to mind, but it's not quite right. Okay. Oh, wait. I do 4, right? Tasha does 4. Want these to be a 3 or above. Here we go. Got it. Tasha on cleanup duty. Here we go. Can the 2 of you do 6 points of damage? And then we are sans snake people. So who's up next? And actually, I can usually see if what you guys are doing here. Morgan's up. Morgan's going. I'm gonna click on Morgan's dice. Okay, here we go, Morgan. Come on, Akihiro. That's I was about to say that's not that great, but it is. That's 4 hits, which means Barry has to hit on both of them. It's down to 2 health. 6, 7 seems steep, but the dice owe us. They do. If Barry gets 2 attack. Hang on. I want to see this rolled. Oh, Barry rolled it. Ah, crap. It's too late. I didn't get to go to his dice box, but he missed on both of them. 2 left. This one snakes person. I'm being very politically correct with my gender. Snakes person. They're up, and apparently they have no morale rolls to make. They're like, I'm still fighting. So sorry, gang. Here we go. Got 3. That was still a good turn for us. We've actually done better this battle than I thought we would. I don't want to do another one, but we've done better than I thought we would. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That sucks. That's 3 damage. And we can split it however we want. Like Lord Qui-Gon. Sorry. Could take 2 of it and hope that their armor blocks up to 2 of it. And then someone has to take the other. How are we feeling about dividing this up? This is pretty, yeah, that's rough. How are we all feeling here? For FFS. Very much so, Morgan. Yeah, I know. Sorry. I will. You're going to take 1? It's Lord, Barry, how do you feel about taking 2 just because you have the highest health? And blocking it with your shield. Just go to full defensive mode. Okay. So, let's have, Barry, I'm already on. No, I'm not. I'm not in you, no. Here we go. Roll your 2d6, Bear. And Jessica's gonna take the other. Okay, well, ooh. We got, Sir Jessica and Akihiro is protecting Sir Jessica. And Sir Jessica won't let Akihiro, just because he's a man, stand in her way. All right, you blocked 1, Bear. So you took 1. So, that puts, I saw the roll out of the corner of my eye, but I did not see what it was. Lord Taekwondo is down to 3. And then, which person just rolled? Okay, I mathed wrong. Aki blocked. Did you roll 2 dice, Morgan? You only took 1 point. You have to roll. You only roll 1 dice. You roll whatever's the smaller number. If it's either the incoming damage or your armor value, whichever one is smaller. So you have to roll 1 dice. I see 2 currently, and since 1 was a success, 1 was a fail, I need you to roll just 1 again, and we'll go with whatever one it is. That's how it works. Ooh, did we get another person jump in here? Oh, it's just Morgan. Okay, so let's see. Yay! You blocked it. Okay, everyone's at 3. That's convenient. Okay, 2 health. I don't care. Barry, don't use your spells. Everybody just start rolling dice. I'm going to start clicking around your place because you're going to win. Or maybe not. With the way this group goes, maybe not. But yeah, everyone just start making attacks. Looks like Mike is the first on the draw. Dead! Okay, we did it. Yeebers. Barry did a hit there. It looks like a cocked 4. And then I can't see what Morgan got. Oh, here comes Morgan with, more dead. Okay, let's get something out of this room. We defeated all of these horrors. Jeez. That's been 2 battles. We need to get out. We need to find the brooch and get out of this place. But we defeated them. 748. You wonder how many more of these snakemen can fit into this temple. In the devastation, you find plenty of religious silver worth 250 coins. Okay. A handsome brooch, which is a charisma +1. I wonder if that's the brooch the dude has. Lies amongst the chalices and statuettes you loot. There is a way onwards. Your torchlight. We had lanterns earlier. Now it's a torch. Oh, I guess if these were Brits who wrote it, maybe they were using lanterns in that way. Your torchlight reflecting some bronze plating ahead. Woo! Intrigued. You make your way down the passageway. Oh, we have to go ahead. There's no way out, so we have to go ahead. I'm just seeing what the chat is saying. 250, great. Yeah, okay. I'm updating the 250, and so we have 250 plus 90 is 340. We have 340 silver. That's nice. And we did get the brooch. Who wants that thing to immediately bump up your charisma score? Currently, Sir Jessica has a charisma of 6 because she has a brooch. I don't know if you can wear 2 of the same thing. Mike says brooch to Tosh. Great. Okay. Tasha, who I feel like at one time, Tasha actually had a brooch. And we took it from her. We sold it because we needed something else. So a brooch, and that's 2. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but I promise I'm doing it. I'm just updating some character sheets. Oh, I said 2 charisma. It's just 1. It's 1 charisma, or is it 2? Charisma 1. Okay. Charisma 1. Sadly, this doesn't seem to be the brooch we were looking for, was it? I think it would give us a code if it was. And that is her charisma is now a 4. Okay, I'm gonna move this up here. It's very little. I'm aware of this. Yeah. And then I'm going to quickly make it bigger. There we go. Okay. All right, let's keep going, gang. How we feeling? Where is it? We sold it. Yeah, we sold that one, Morgan. But I think that's how we got all of our weapons, is by selling that brooch. Okay. Ooh, I was gonna say, oh, are we in a town? No, that's from something else. That town looks like crap. That guy looks really not happy up there. Maybe he's okay. The passageway opens up into a long hall lined with stamped bronze plates. Torches burn in brackets along the walls, illuminating hideous murals of serpents, devouring animals, trees, and rocks. It's the Midgard serpent. You see daylight ahead, yay! And come upon a chamber whose roof is open to the blazing sun. It is another temple chamber with black altars and fine silverwork dominating the room. Rising from his position, in front of the high altar, a snakeman priest in flowing vestal robes turns to gaze at you with piercing eyes. Whoops. The heretic slaves return, he hisses. Do not think that you can seek repentance from the Lord of Judgment now. Once a traitor, always a traitor. What have we gotten ourselves into? If you have code A41, I am quite sure we don't, but I will look. Dude, we are scrawed. No, we just got the code to get the brooch. All right. What have we done? Okay. We have betrayed no one. Oh, I was doing my whispery voice, but it's for us. We have betrayed no one, you reply. You trapped us here. Allow us to leave, and we will do you no harm. Liars! You have stolen our god, spits the snakesman priest. Our breed falters and dies. Now you shall die. I think we'll be able to take this guy. Unless he has powers I'm not aware of. The snakeman hisses foul words of sorcery. Suddenly, the temple walls begin to crack, and blocks of stone rain down upon you. Even as the temple collapses, the snakeman priest advances towards you, brandishing his staff. Note. So his stats aren't amazing. It's just one person rolling 4 dice, which isn't great. 16 health. Barry, I think your magic attack could, I'm going to guess, would still hit him for 1 time. So for 5 attack. At the end of each snakeman, this is what's going to suck. At the end of each of his turns, blocks of stone come raining down the walls. The priest and each party member loses a health. This continues each round until the priest is slain. Woo! We don't have this flower. Oh, my butts. Give me 5e D&D. Yeah, 5e D&D, man. That's for... it's child's play compared to this. Okay, let's do it. No pain, no gain. I have a feeling we may lose another party member or two on this one. That party member losing 1 health thing is bad. Okay. Let's... what do we got? I'll go first and cast armor on Jess. That's smart, Barry, because then we can put all of its attacks onto Jessica. Okay, that's pretty smart, Bear. That's a really good move. I forgot you had the armor spell. That's smart, and then maybe poison the next round, I'm assuming. So, Sir Jessica's armor, I'm pretty sure it's a +3. Yeah, it is now 6. So, all of our damage goes to Sir Jessica for this entire fight. Granted, if she takes 2 hits, she only gets to roll 2 dice. But if it does do 4 points of damage, it can all go to Sir Jessica, and she would get to roll 4 dice to attempt to block it. Let's see what we got. That leaves everyone just attacking. Who wants to step up to the plate first? It looks like Mike is got a clean slate here, so let's see what you got there, Mike. You're rolling 6. It has 16 health. 1, 2... No, that's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's down to 12. I think somebody else just rolled. Did somebody else just roll? So that's 4 hits, so it's down to 12. I don't need to update this just because it's one person. I can just write it down and keep you informed. Do we want Akihiro? Akihiro's going. Let's see what Akihiro got. You're on 5. Come on, Aki. Big bucks, big bucks, big bucks. That's a good hit. Nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another 4. Down to 8. At this rate, we can take it in one more round. And then let's have Tasha go. Oh, God. Caspar, where are we? We miss you. For Caspar, it's like 4 in the morning. I think they have a really early job or something like that. Okay, here we go. Tasha, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 3. That's down to 5. That is not a bad turn, guys. We easily got this turn. We just have to survive this. Armor does not block damage outside of combat, so these blocks do automatically 1 point of damage. So let's just hope I roll low for Serpentor here. He does great. Avery, so weird to call you that. My given name is Danny or Daniel. When I joined the Actors Union, I had to change my name. So Barry knows me as Danny. 4. He does 4. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want these to be under 4. 2. That's not too bad. Unfortunately, that spell that Barry cast, the armor thing's not really helping in this situation. So we can actually split it up if we want. If that makes sense, because again, you roll whatever's lowest. Your armor value or your incoming damage. We only had 2. So if we put both of those on Sir Jessica, she would roll the 2 dice. So that's up to you guys, however you want to split this up in regards to how this is going to work. So if we do put on Sir Jessica, she would roll the 2 dice. If we put 1 on Sir Jessica, she would roll 1 dice. Oh, you rolled 2 4s? I didn't even see that, Mike. You just went ahead and took it. Let's see. Yeah, you did. Okay. Good job. Everybody takes a point of damage. That sucks. So we're down to 2. Let's get out of here. Unless there's something else, we should be able to pull this off. It looks like Mike is already getting excited and rolling. So let's see what you got, Mike. Down to 5 points of damage. And it looks like Barry's still hanging on to his spell that does the damage to 2 individuals. Woo! Mike, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is all we needed. I'm assuming other people rolled 2, but I was already on Mike's. That may have been Morgan's last turn. It doesn't matter because we killed it. That is awesome. Well done, team. Let's get out of here. Barry just rolled as well and did a hit. Just chopped off its head. There we go for good measure. And let us get out of here. Okay. Good job. You know, I was thinking maybe I should get a Discord channel together or something for this game. So, because Morgan, you're like the one person in this group we don't really Mike and Barry aren't communicating, but I can reach out to them. I text Barry and I Discord Mike. But maybe just a way to help better schedule things on off days or something like that. I could put a Discord channel. There's 4 people watching this. Who the 4th is, I don't know. Hi, whoever you are. But you're welcome to join or chat in. It could be Save vs. BS, who, again, check out Save vs. BS's channel. I just watched 3 of their videos today. Great production value and just really smart just material for players and dungeon masters. Okay, let's get out of here. If you win, go to 881. Come on, let's get out of this thing. The temple is shaking itself apart. You must get out. Oh, crap, we gotta check. You must get out of here before you are buried alive. You scramble across the rubble-strewn floor, up to a large hole in the side of the temple. You will have to escape from the ziggurat, even as it's shaking itself to pieces. We're here for a brooch. Escape the temple, team check. This is 2 of us. We need a survival. Barry, you should have gotten that wolf spell. Exactly, Morgan. We still didn't find the quest item. It was probably down that narrow hallway. That's probably where it was. His dumb wife went down there and died. We need to make a survival check. We need 5. If you fail, you must roll 1 die and reduce the health scores of all your party members by the amount of rocks they fall. This is TPK territory right here. This is TPK territory right here. If we fail this check. We need 5 out of 10 to succeed, which is, so we're going to roll 10 dice. We need a 4 above. So mathematically, that is the exact number that we will get. We have a 50% chance. So who's rolling this? Mike's already done this out. Akihiro and Tasha. Oh, crap. You guys are leaving this on me. I may, just for fun. Wait, what is her survival's 3. Akihiro's is 7. So I'm going to have Akihiro roll the 7. And then we'll see what happens. And then I may have Mike, Barry, and I each roll 1. Uh-oh, did Morgan roll already? Because Barry just said, oh, Morgan. Oh, that was good if that was what happened. Reroll. What happened? 1, 2. Oh, no. Oh, no. Akihiro, what have you done? We could still do it, right? We just need to get the next 3 need to be right. Yeah, 6 and 4. That's just... Oh, no. Is this TPK territory? Here we go. We need 3 more. Mike, I need... Who wants to roll first? Mike, Barry, or me? All of these have to be successes. Because, so Tasha has a 3 survival, and I want to do, 1, 2, 3. I want to do, where we all got to roll 1 dice. I quit. No, you don't. It's fine. It's a game. No, you're good. Each roll. No, not rolling. No. We still have. Tasha still has to roll. Tasha hasn't rolled yet, Bear. Mike and I are rolling for Tasha's score of 3, which is she has. Tasha's gonna roll. Gets to roll 3. Yeah. Oh, so I'm sorry. Yes, we are each rolling a d6. I'm sorry, Bear. I was understanding what you were saying. Yes. Just who wants to roll the d6 first, and then we can just where we can see who's going to do this here. I mean, I can go first, but we know I'm going to fail. So, who's going to step up to the plate here? Barry, fail. All right, I'm just going to roll mine just for fun then. Fail. See, look, Morgan, it's not your fault. And then, Mike, why don't you just roll Man, again, that wolf spell would have saved us here. For that survival check. And then Barry rolled a 1 as well, I think. Barry rolled a 2. Wow. We failed. We failed big. Okay. If you succeed, we did not. If you fail, you must roll 1 dice and reduce the health scores of all of your party members by that amount as rocks fall and slabs of stone crush you. We have to roll a 1. Right? If you roll a 2, 2 or above, we all die. We have like what is that? Like a 16% chance? Mike says, new rule. Rolls don't count unless they happen live. Maybe it's good that we're not working 1 and 6. You got this, Barry? You're doing it? Barry's gonna roll this? Oh, we got this. I thought he was like, I got this. We just rolled a bunch of 1s. Exactly. You know, that 6 is just waiting to come out just to mock us. So what, if we do, here's the question. If we do get a TPK, what do we do? This is actually funny enough. This is something I was like thinking about in the car today. Like, because we can't start over at the beginning. This took too long to get here. I don't want to redo things. That's what you're supposed to do, and I appreciate that. There are a lot of choices, a lot of things to do. But because of the nature of the stream, and again, we're going on a break next week anyway. I've got 12 years, Grimscar, finished Wolves of Langston. I got a lot of another Cthulhu game. I should roll it. Yeah, god dang it, I knew you guys were going to say that. All right, I'll do it. I'm not going to hit it yet. So what do we do in case... It's just waiting there. Just waiting. Woo. What do we do for TPK? Some people online, because the TPKs do happen in this game, and people are talking about that, they just said they go back to the nearest inn at their last save point. And they just lose everything they got till they got there. I think maybe we all lose... Like, I don't know, like, do we lose some stats to account for this cave-in, like, crushing us? Would we... like, we all lose an item and, like, we all, like, lose a stat just because we're, like, so damaged in the rockfall and everything else? Like, how are you all feeling about what becomes of us here? I love this game. I'm very much enjoying this game. I don't want to start over. I like the story of it. I'm more interested in the story of it. I like the lethality of it. I do appreciate that. And I don't feel if we do nerf us a little bit, it's going to wreck us. There are going to be areas that are easier than this. And we are close on this one. Hey, how are y'all feeling in case of a TPK? What do we do here before I make this roll? We are certainly trying. Drama. What's the music doing here? Is it like all loud and bombastic? Yeah. You should roll it. Well, I know I should roll it. I need your TPK advice. That's what we're waiting on here. I had a bad feeling about this place once we got trapped in here and we fought we killed the head dude pretty quick though. I feel like actually we did pretty good in these fights. I'm actually pretty proud of us. Our survival check sucks. We each lose a dump stat. That's not too bad, Barry, right? Like, that's what I was thinking. It's like, maybe we all lose, like, a physical... Because we took physical damage, we all lose our fighting skill. That one's gonna hurt. And then, but, like, every time we die, we lose a fighting skill. Like, so I'm not overly concerned by that. But yeah, maybe we all... For each character, we just choose a stat to lessen. And each character loses an item. And maybe we lose a portion of our money. I was always thinking whenever you do have to get a new character, you should lose a handful of money. How do I suck at survival so bad? We all sucked at survival. Every one of us. None of us made that check so well. Poor Akihiro is been... so, okay, we'll all just choose a stat to drop. And that's where... But we'll see. Okay, are we ready? We all good with that? Again, are all of you liking this game enough to try to continue? Like, this is... If we die here, this is a good point. Like, how are you feeling about the game? I'm really enjoying it. But if you aren't, I'll happily play by myself. I'm really enjoying this game. And I want to see where it goes. But again, I've got a backlog. Oh, I keep meaning to bring it. I have like a piece of paper with all of the games I want to try. There are a myriad of amazing either game books or like games like this, like Choose Your Own Adventures, or like solo TTRPGs out there that I'm just going to start playing. So I'm very excited to try tons of new things, but I am really enjoying this. I like the mechanics. It is fast for a stream, for what we're doing, and yeah, I'm really, really enjoying this. But how are we all feeling about wanting to continue this or taking a little break? But I'm about to roll it. Here we go. 3, 2... There we go. There we go. All right. We just took a whole lot of damage. Whole lot of damage. All right. We'll deal with all that. If you managed to force your way out, we did, but it hurt. Yeah. Let's see what happens here. The Temple of the Unbroken, it's not the Unbroken because we are broken, collapses into a pile of broken stone and broken bone behind you. Great clouds of dust bursting from the shattered chambers. You think yourselves lucky to have survived. Choose a party member and increase their maximum health score by 1. No, we won't get that either. Gain the code A41. If you haven't... Oh, that's if we show up. That was the one that says, do you have A41? After pausing to rest for a while, you gather yourselves to prepare to move on. Turn to 860. I feel like we're at 860. Okay, I'm going to give us A41. Reading the chat. Oh, here we go. We did. There's the 6. We did. Maybe that means actual TPK. It should be actual TPK. But yeah, I was asking, like, what do we want to do with that? How we want to deal with that? But that's something we can talk about. But I am going to go ahead and write down A41. And a little thing. And we can discuss. Maybe I should get a little Discord channel together. How do you guys feel about that? And we can kind of discuss that outside the game. I like this game. I think it's fun. But it does take up 2 nights a week where we could be playing something else. And I don't mind the brutality of it. I think that's fine. Do a Discord server, totally. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that too. Turn to 860. I'm going to just go to 860 because we're either dead or not. So, you are not sorry to be leaving the Temple of the Broken. That is what this... It is not on Broken. This temple is broken. Where will you go now? Okay, that's it. That is definitely it for this eve. How do I start this off saying, okay, TPK, I'm up for using Discord, but I never use it. Oh, really? Barry likes the game. I do too. I like the game. I'm up for using Discord, but I never use it. It's, I don't use it much. Honestly, I only use it to communicate with my D&D group that Mike is in. And, oh, that's not true. I use it to chat with Barry when we're playing Baldur's Gate 3 or other video games, but it's mostly been Baldur's Gate 3 for like the last, 2 years. We're getting close to done. Yeah, you can do it all in browser, Morgan. Yeah, but maybe, and I'll put that in my, it's probably not going to happen super soon. Maybe Sunday. Actually, Sunday is my first day off in 26 days. So I have a lot to do on Sunday, including Wolves of Langston. But I think I'm going to, maybe I can work on it then. And then we can kind of talk about what we want to do. But I'm definitely up for continuing this. Yeah. Actually, that's not true. Like you, Mike, I'm in quite a few Discords, but I only pay attention to 3 of them. I subscribe to people that I think are cool or something like that, but I don't interact. Yeah. So what are we feeling? Congrats about the day off. Thank you. How are you all feeling if we do continue, if we don't, which is again totally up to you guys, I will probably continue this and just play whenever I'm free and available to do it. I'll just play by myself because I do want to get to the end of this book at least. But we do. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, like I said, currently on my list, I've bought. I do try to buy all the games I play. The only one I didn't buy was the Cthulhu Halloween, whatever the hell that was. But I do have some Cthulhu stuff in the work. Wolves of Langston. When I do get more people, I'm thinking Dungeon Crawl Classics would be a fun one to run as well. Because even with 4 people, you can control 4 characters because it's very, very simple mechanics. But if you had 16 people, everyone can control 1 character. That's something I'm looking at. Grimscar. So I've got a lot in the works in that I'm kind of ready to already do. But yeah, let me know how y'all are feeling about that. But if you did have to get rid of a dump stat for your character, I'm just going to write this down. If you had to lose a health and an item, so I can pull up items too. Say it just got buried in the rubble. Whoa! I did not hit the option key to do this. I guess they all had extra shields, so we could lose an incense, a shield. I think we want to hang on that poison, so that's not too bad to lose. Yeah, we did have extra shields that we got after the first fight. I want to continue. I can't believe we went through that and didn't find that brooch. It was probably in that narrow hallway. We can come back and look at this place again, but it says, do you remember right when we showed us do you have code A41? And we're like, no, but that probably just means it's broken. You destroy this place. Jess will lose a brooch and a dump a point of survival. Oh boy, do we want to lose that? So Jess is going to hang on to the extra shield she has. It may be worth more money than the brooch, but she does have... Whoa! Because we did grab extra shields, just reminding you, Mike, that we do have So she has the shield she's using, and then the one she picked up from the dead bodies. So she has 2 shields. Or would you rather lose the brooch that gives her the extra charisma? Jess will, but I will write that down right now. And I can upgrade this later. Where is my freaking pencil? Oh, it fell. So Jess lost a brooch. Oh, that's kind of cheap though. What's kind of cheap? And then survival. But sure, drop the extra shield. I mean, the shields are worth money though. So I mean, it's not like we're nerfing the game. Like that would have been nice to cash in for something. Instead of the brooch. Okay. How is Akihiro feeling and Lord Taekwon? I don't know how to... Yeah. Should Aki lose his survival hood and sword? No! Have him lose... No, you're only losing one thing and, one item. That's what you would lose. So you could lose your extra shield, and then you have to find a stat to reduce by 1. Which could be like lore or something like that. Like you received... we need Aki's survival. We do. Like he received brain trauma, and the little bit of information he had in his head, he lost. Shield and Riz. Perry, you and calling charisma Riz is just the weirdest thing. So yeah. So okay, but Lord Taekwon is actually using his shield. But so that's actually, if Lord Taekwon loses his shield, he has no more armor. His incense, which he has, is worth like maybe 40 or 50 gold. So that's like a spell. Or we have sticking out our gaits for the Rizzler. Or so that's what the other characters have right there. And we should also talk about, I think Tasha should lose her the extra shield she's carrying. And God, I don't know what she should lose. She's a tough one to lose something. Because I'm going to say nothing can go below 0. She's our best survivalist outside of Aki. She's kind of like our second person. She's like kind of like our jack of all trades. Like, we need fighting, we've learned, is very important. Stealth, she is by far our best at stealth. Survival, she's second best at that. Charisma, she's second best at that. So what would Tasha lose? That's another big one as well. So, okay, so Aki is losing lore, okay. Minus lore, and shield and Riz for, that is, Taekwon is shield and Riz. Charisma. Health. What are people saying about health? Like, what is her health score, or can you lose your health? What are you saying with that? Both of you are saying health. Yeah. So you're saying she just lose her overall health? Like her health score goes down to 7? That could be interesting. Yeah, I feel like actually her losing a point of health is actually more beneficial to us than we did get for getting out of this thing a point of health, but I said no, we didn't get that because we actually didn't do it. That may be cheating. But I honestly think her losing health maybe is overall more beneficial to the party, because we need the fighting, we need her stealth for those like little solo missions. Her lore can't go any lower. Her survival is the second best in the party for team checks. Her charisma is the second best in the party for team checks. I think it's health. I think you guys are right on that. What did we get from this? We didn't find that stupid brooch. We didn't go in the room that was black. That was another thing we didn't do. I like that. See, I like where the Poe one was frustrating. This one is more intriguing. Like, oh crap, I rolled bad, or oh man, this and that. You know, the other. But I'm money and more risk. Yeah, I'm liking this. I think this is fun. We need to go into that black room. Oh, black room, it's buried in ash or rubble, left with our brains. That narrow tunnel scared us. It did, and so did the black room, and rightfully so. That was a fun little dungeon, and that was our session. we're going to take a little, just because of timing for my life and the holidays, we're taking a little break from the game just because we kind of have to, because Tuesdays and Thursdays not going to work. But I'm planning on jumping back into this. I'll set up a Discord. I'm sure it's just going to be the three of you and me, and that's fine. But it'll be a good way to just kind of connect. I don't know how to set up a Discord. I've never done that. But I'm still really loving the game, man. I'm liking the tough choices in the story, and I'm tired now, says Morgan. That was fun. I'm happy with this. That was a good one. We will continue on. At least I 100% plan to finish this book, and then maybe after this book we'll take a break. The entire game's not even completed yet anyway. I think either the 4th or the 5th of 6 books are on Kickstarter right now, so there are areas we can still go and explore. But yeah, we've got a lot to do. Thank you so much for playing, guys. I really appreciate this. Enjoy our little break, as Mike said, from this the Tuesday Thursday grind, which we'll be right back at here shortly. And we'll jump into some other games, and we'll pick this back up probably the week after Thanksgiving. And this was I always want to call it Broken Kingdoms or Shattered Kingdoms, because we are in the Valley of Bones. This is Valley of Bones, Legendary Kingdoms, Broken Bones, and Shattered Dreams of our party. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm sure I'll see you this weekend finishing up Wolves of Langston. And until next time, this is where my catchphrase would be, which I haven't figured out yet. Maybe on Discord we can figure out my catchphrase. Bye, guys.